Good evening, everyone. We are at the Crescent Moon event at Bug Labs, Bahçeşehir University, the Temple of Digital Game Design in Turkey. And here I have with me Tuna Akşen, aka Pintipanda, one of the major variety gaming influencers of Turkey with over 2 million followers.
Yeah.
And one of my favorites, by the way, especially for the AAA and premium gaming titles. So tonight I'm planning to swarm him a little bit with questions. And we want to start by talking about the digital game design education in Turkey, since I don't know if you guys know, 51% of Turkey's population is under 25 years old, and a lot of young guys and girls are going into digital game design with great games, especially in the last 2 years released. So my first question is, you have been in gaming for what? How many years?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years. By the way, he is not only a streamer and influencer, he is also a partner of a gaming studio in Turkey and my beloved advisor on some of game genres. So what do you think? Do you think especially university education is essential in digital game design?
Yeah, I think it's kind of essential because if you are developing game, if you are going after your passion to create new worlds, create new games, at least you need to you get to know basics in university and advanced things. Everyone can watch from YouTube or the other tutorials for Unreal Engine, etc. The engines, but in the end you still need that mindset and advanced level of education, and you can only get these educations in these areas.
I think the same too, actually. Being a lecturer for 5 years in digital game design, it speeds up the process, but what you need is exactly the passion. I think it was the passion that brought you to this job, right?
Yeah, and especially like in Bahçeşehir University, you are with your friends who wants to create games with you, and it creates an habitat of both gamers and game developers. So being in this habitat, being in this area, of course, makes, I don't know, gets you at least 2 or 3 levels in your career.
Well, it's like being in a game jam 7/24. My office is here, and every day when I come to office, and sometimes every night when they're crunching, there are people here, 60, sometimes 100 people, developing games. Okay, so it's an inspiration.
Yeah, it's also crazy. You need to, I'm always saying that it's a passion. So you really, really need to love this job, love your job, love what you made. Otherwise, it's kind of exhaust you to create or think about something 7/24. Always keep getting ideas in your head, always trying to make better things, always trying to push yourself to the next level. You really need to love it to do that.
Really, I mean, and you love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. One question: do you ever go to sleep a day without playing a game, any game?
No. It's sometimes if I cannot play any games because of maybe some health issues or family issues or something, that day I'll definitely play in my dreams. Yeah,
really.
That's I know most of you guys live this through, because if you are passionate about some games or I don't know, some of your hobbies, it gets you in your sleep. Yeah,
I know that very well. Not from first hand, but second hand, because my wife and we are hardcore gamers.
I know.
Yeah, and when we used to play World of Warcraft, she usually woke me up for raids.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean in her sleep. So
That's
I
the
know that
ideal
kind
marriage.
of passion. So you're gonna marry a gamer probably. Is there other choice?
Yeah, my whole family and probably my child, we all will be gamers.
Yeah, mine is. My child, At 10 years, he's developing a game, and I think he wants to be a student here, by the way, to develop digital games. So.
I think, that's a nice career choice, because it's kind of, you're always saying that the world is going different way through internet, through gaming, through a lot of things, and how can I say, the usual jobs
Uh-huh.
are in the now past. Most of you guys and probably all of the children wants to be game designer, game developer, YouTuber, streamer,
Yep,
etc. They want to take a part in this, new digital world.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, they're naturally a part of the digital world. I mean,
because they're born into technology.
Yeah. When I was born, I mean, landlines were something you could get in 2 years or something, but right now they are. I mean, you guys are connected to the world. By the way, most of the young ones still watch you. I don't know how you manage to keep yourself in the classic class. Okay,
Yeah.
but my son watches you, and he's 10, and I know some 45 pluses watching you. I know. I think that's probably what. Why does it?
Yeah, it's kind of 50% of this, let's say, success. 50% of this success belongs to me. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to create not the words. That's your job. That's the game developer's job. But I'm trying to tell tales through that games. So some games, they're for young people. Therefore, young. You can instantly recognize that this game for young audiences. But some of the games, like strategy games, like CRPGs or etc., they're for the old school. Let's say Quake 2. Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Yeah,
Okay.
some 13 or 15 years old my viewer probably will not watch Quake, but that 45-year-old
will.
Yeah, definitely will, and probably play. So I'm trying to reach all of the audiences because I need to refresh myself. I cannot just play same games or old games. I need to play new games, and I need to find a way to reach new audiences. So it's kind of hard, but that's the I don't know. I like it.
That's
Yeah,
the job. That's
yeah.
the craft. Okay, but there will always be Mount and Blade, right?
Yeah, every year.
Forever.
Every
right?
Ramadan, yeah.
Yeah, and Skyrim.
Skyrim will be forever.
Forever, right?
When I start playing Skyrim in 2013, 2011, 12 years ago.
12 years ago.
Yeah, I said that probably it's going to take 10 years. So when Bethesda releases new Skyrim or new Elder Scrolls game, I would stop playing it and progress through the new game. But they didn't. So we are continuing this way, probably at least 5 years.
Bummer,
I don't know. Yeah, Bethesda, when?
Okay, yeah, Bethesda, when? I mean, when? Okay, let's go back to education. Do you think, Turkey's ecosystem right now, and let's say the older generations are ready to support the new designer, I don't know what, new designers, new designer crowd. Are we ready? I mean, you are ready but the other parts of the ecosystem, are we ready for that power?
We need to be ready. I don't know how fast it will be or how long it will take, but as you said, we are a young country and we have a lot of potential, and we have a lot of people, a lot of young ones to get a career in this area. So how can I say, the old ones needs to at least help and create their way.
He's talking about me, by the way, old ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, by the way, you're not old. You are. I'll still call you Geralt
You're
of
kind.
Rivia.
Yeah, thank you.
But yes, we need some roadmaps. We need some habitats. We need some economy for support this kind of, because yes, we are young, we are many, we have a lot of passion, but we need to find a way to create new ways and get to the global area with this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's kind of a pointless, and it will be our loss to waste this young generation of new developers, new programmers, new ideas, new guys. Yeah. We need to create that way, including me. I consider myself old guy, at least.
No, you're not.
At least around you guys. So we need to make that way, and we need to make that work, and we need to make that work as fast as we can.
Yeah, we need to support the potential of the young generations, young developers, because especially this year, there they're coming with great games, really. Some are niche, some are for the mainstream, different genres, different designs, and some are really amazing, by the way. Yeah, really, I mean, the creativity is off the roof. They are going very well. And we need to be ready to support this power because there was a shift from the mobile to PC and console. And yeah, PC and console will be forever and mobile will be forever. The balance will always shift. But right now it's the rise of indies in Turkey. And for example, this year's Gaming Istanbul, we will be together there. We will, I guess, have around like 80 indie titles just on the show floor, 22nd to 24th September. And this is amazing. I mean, this is amazing because probably 300 studios right now out there are working and 80 of them will be at the event. By the way, do you think gaming events help in these studios?
Definitely, yeah, most definitely. Because it's, yes, this is your passion project and this is what you're doing that you love. Okay, that's clear for your games, but it's only your perspective. So in events like GIST, Gaming Istanbul, there are 10,000s, hundreds of thousands people are there, and you get the chance to know the others' point of view, because yes, that's your passion project. That's you can see their faces, you can see their expressions, you can see how they, how are they feeling while playing? Are they enjoying? Are they struggling for something? That's the real feedback.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're observing them. Okay, one more question about gaming events, because since it's one of my jobs. Okay, and we are always together at events, be it Gamescom, Gaming Istanbul, sometimes E3, by the way. Do you think the gap between the professional part of the gaming events and the visitor part of the gaming events are closing? For example, at Gaming Istanbul, we are always telling the studios to be with the gamers as well, not just only professionals.
Yeah, that's the right thing. I think, this B2B thing, business to business thing, yeah, of course it's important for, I don't know, deals or marketing strategies, etc. It's important, but the main thing is you're doing the games for the audience, for the players, and as I said, you need to see, you need to see how they feel about your game. So it's it's actually multi-layered plan. First, for game developers, of course, or the business side, you need to create your communities, you need to manage their expectations, you need to see them face to face with events, and then maybe after that you can try to find your sales strategies or profit strategies, or how to sell it, how to promote it. That's the last part, because let's say that's the level 4, but first 3 levels is the most important. If you manage to do that, the first 3 steps, and 4th step, the final step, will be much easier.
Okay, so we should be building our community both in online and offline worlds,
and from startup
together. From startup.
It's there's some wrong misconcept about indie developers, because not of course all of it, but some developers think that, okay, that's my passion project, I loved it, I made it, and I can sell it if if I can show them to some of streamers, some of YouTubers, and they'll play, people will see 10,000, 100,000, etc. And I'll get the sales, I'll get profit from this job. It's not working like that. You need to build your community from ground up. Use Discord, use social media, use your devlogs, and then the rest will follow.
So hence the word organic, because it has to be organic.
Definitely.
Okay. Even with the power of influencers and streamers such as yourself, it has to be organic. I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
it can't be forced, right?
Because it's kind of, how can I say, dual-edged sword. Because when I play your game, let's say you're an indie developer and
I am.
yeah.
And you are too.
Yeah, by the way, we are, yeah. And I played your game, and let's say hundreds of thousands watch it. And then after the video, you'll see comments underneath the video. It can be, if your game is reaching true audience, or if your game is really complete, and by complete I mean with every part. Viewers, in this case gamers, will definitely see that, and they'll give you positive feedbacks, and they'll hype up, I don't know. But if you're not sure, or if you're unsure, or if your game is not complete, if you have any doubts about your game, again, the gamers will see that, and it's going to be harsh for you. So maybe sometimes discouraging. So you need to believe yourself, and you need to build your community ground up, and then yes, you can see your game is reaching through lots of thousands of people. But as I said, it's kind of you need to feel your game is 100% complete. Yeah. If you have doubts, gamers will have twice that doubt.
Yeah. Well, in other words, he's telling us that the gamers pick up the scent of blood, so you should not be bleeding while you're releasing your game, right? Or developing your game.
Social media and it's digital world. It's the world we live in. So of course we always try to be positive, at least as an influencer, most of us. But gamers are the most harsh judges in the world.
Gamers.
Yeah,
because they're looking for conflict organically. I mean, it's natural.
And they'll pay for your game, and they want 100% of their money on that game.
Yeah, we want that. Yeah. So okay, I mean, going back to education. So do you think in Turkey, especially since today's topic is, the name of the event is Crescent Moon. By the way, did you like our creatives?
Yeah.
On Steam, Murat Palta's work.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen him Assassin's Creed work before. It was also unbelievable.
It was.
And here, he's a real talented guy. Also, we are talking in Instagram.
I like.
He also watches me, so we are both our fans.
Yeah, he's a top craftsman, by the way, and really good work, by the way. Yeah, I like them as well. I don't know if everyone did, but I think it kind of reflects the Turkish local identity. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it reflects. So I'm very happy about that. Do you think if there was a game that was made in miniature sense, using miniatures, would it work? Someone made that game like that, by the way. Do you think there's a global appreciation for that?
So it might work because art style will be definitely perfect. But I don't know if it's an ARPG or if it's a strategy game.
Yeah, depends on the genre.
That kind of arts, sits on strategy games like that. That would be perfect. Maybe as an ARPG or CRPG, because it's a beautiful art from our origins and from our how can I say, geography, from our position in the world, from our history. It's beautiful. I think probably work, but we need Murat for that.
Yeah, Murat for that.
We need a lot of Murats for that.
Yeah, a lot of Murat for that, and probably to develop a sense of universal storytelling.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, that's. By the way, I'm one of the lecturers here at Bug Labs, and that's what we are trying to emphasize. Going back to education, by the way, to our students, that whatever you do, you should be doing for the global market, and it should be in universal sense, right? I mean, we have local values, we have a local culture, but that can only be expanded, as in the example of Witcher, when your take on it, when your point of view is universal.
Definitely,
right? Especially on the storytelling part.
Yeah, it's not, there is nothing to be embarrassed about a game in Istanbul, or I don't know, a game which has a mosque or flag or etc. We have seen a lot of churches or flags or different countries in different games. Let's take Assassin's Creed. Yeah, if if you manage to create a game, which is, by the way, in Assassin's Creed 2, there is Istanbul. Think of a game like that. Yes, there is your culture. Yes, there is the things that makes you Turkish or in our culture, but the game takes itself in a whole another level with global vision. It might be ARPG, it might be third person action. If you are let's say a mosque. If the mosque is focus of your game, it's probably will sell in Turkey, but it's financially it's not gonna work.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
not
a
feasible.
side asset, and the game is whole different. The game is about whole different scenario or tale. That might work.
Yep. We have
So-
tales to tell, but we have to tell them in universal sense.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay, and
By the way, I play a game like that.
yeah, which
Yeah.
one?
A game, let's say ARPG or third person. I'm not spoiling anything, by the way. Yeah, or action game, which takes in Istanbul and historical places in Istanbul. Yeah, I definitely play it.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
probably all the other guys, all the global gamers will play it because our country, especially Istanbul, is highly attractive
Okay.
for
Are
the guys. Yeah.
Are you telling this to the folks as a surprise because you know what our game is all about?
I know.
So you
No-
don't
no
know.
spoilers here.
No spoilers
Yeah,
here.
it
okay.
might work, you know. I might play it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, hack and slash is one of your favorite genres anyway. So you are our advisor and partner, so you will probably like the game. Okay, going back to that, there are a lot of right now. I mean, as in the sense of a lot of, let's say, influencers and streamers going into the game development.
Yep.
Right now we have 2 games, I think, as far as I know, on the Crescent Moon event. No, one, but the second will
Cardboard
be
Town.
Cardboard Town.
From Stratera, yeah.
Yes, Stratera. He's also a very successful streamer and influencer. And what do you think? I mean, the game is good.
Game
by
is
the way.
really fun. If you don't know, let's say Cardboard Town is a let's say it's a city building, but kind of tabletop and with a twist because there are cards and they are random cards and you need to obey by the rules. You need to have enough security, enough electricity, enough water to complete the game, and it's kind of hard. And after if you lose it, the game takes you let's say positive cards to make you play again for replayability, and that's kind of fine formula. And I like the game. By the way, Cardboard Town Stratera games, it's I think their 5th game or something, maybe 5th, 6th. So
I think
it's a kind of success story. I actually take a part in their first game, which
Yeah,
is
really?
Viral Firar in Turkish. I'm a character on that, and it was, if I'm not mistaken, 2015 or something. That game's release date, or maybe 2016.
Really?
So it's their 6th game. So they are crafting their skills probably at least 5, no, maybe 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
And now they are here. They are launching a global game, a global vision game, and they are getting the success which they deserve.
Well, I mean, Dora, aka Stratera, does his own work, and so does his team. So yeah, the game is great, by the way, and they're listening to the community. By the way, they're
Yeah.
very connected to their community. So when the game was released, there were some reviews about the game, and they changed it as soon as possible and altered some of the
difficulty
dynamics,
settings
difficulty
and some
settings.
card changes, and
They're very proactive. I mean, that's really
which
good
you
because
should be, because
of course,
being
in your line
in
of work.
the studio has this advantage. If you are a huge studio like Bethesda or Activision and you have different division of teams, you might react slowly because there needs to be a lot of back and forth
Paperwork.
emailing, paperwork, bureaucracy. But if you're indie, you have no excuse. You need to react fast. You need to be proactive, as you said, and that's what they're doing, and they are doing the right thing.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, by the way, the game is great. If you haven't bought it yet, I think it's in discount right now, by the
Yeah.
way. So
And they
you
are,
guys and girls should check it.
Now, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Cardboard Town is now 1.0 official release.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I think like today, right?
Yeah.
Today they released the official
Yeah.
version.
Let's not spoil it too much, because probably tomorrow Dora will tell you
Yeah. Yeah. Of
a lot
course.
of
What's your other favorites in
I've
right
seen-
now Turkish indies?
I've seen and played Land of Vikings, which is here, and actually I played it a lot. I made a YouTube series, which is at least, I think, 12 or 13 videos, and I complete all the achievements. Yeah, it's a city building game, but you are you are Viking, and you need to obey by the rules. There are people coming. You need to get their food, get their water. You need to make them happy, and you need to keep them warm, etc., etc. There are a lot of mechanics, and then natural disasters, and you need to please the gods. You need to trade with other villages. Sometimes you need to defend yourself, and sometimes you need to raid others to get the resources. So you need both working people, you need both military, and it's and you have to complete this Yggdrasil tree, which has civil and military upgrades. So it's hooks you with the gameplay, and the game looks really, really beautiful. So you need to try that. So it's one of my favorites. Other than that, recently I played Compass of Destiny. Yeah, which is isometric third
M11
person.
Studios, right?
Yeah, M11.
Young guys, their second game, and
when I played it, it's the starting phase of the game, but probably they get fast, and they're trying to complete by, I think, in a few months. Hopefully the game will be good, because what I saw was not the best, but promising.
yes.
Yeah, so if they are getting the feedbacks, and if they are, as we said, proactive about the changes, I think they'll also have good games in their hands.
I think that's their third title as well. They developed Ronin, as far
Ronin,
as I
yeah.
remember. Yeah, and they're as Dora's team are developing themselves as well as their games. So I think, and they are young, so they are going to places with like a lot of indies we will talk about. Any other that comes to mind? Because I have some in my mind.
Okay. I've seen a lot of games which I actually haven't played, or at least for now. But I'll play all of them probably after this broadcast. But what's your favorite? Do you have any?
One question before, but I will come to that. And there is Enis Kirazoğlu's
yeah,
Anomaly Agent.
Anomaly
We are
Agent.
waiting for that, right?
Which has, I think, over 100,000 wish list.
Yeah.
Which is huge, mind-blowing.
Yeah,
Huge, yeah.
it's a. I mean, by the way, since you have said that the organic growth and organic attention cannot be forced,
Yeah.
I think at least half of that success, that wish listing, that sales, are coming from the game, not from the influencer's power, right?
Yeah, yeah. Of course, it might change maybe 6 to 40 around that area, but definitely your game needs to feel good. That game needs to feel completed. That game needs to feel at least promising. So when the influencer played it, you get to decide whether you pay the money or you pass it. So it's kind of 1 minute thing for the viewer, for the gamer. So yeah.
Okay. So to sum up, the favorite in the games that comes to mind. I know he plays almost all of them, but we talked about Cardboard Town, which is in the final release right now.
Yeah,
we talked about Compass of Destiny, and we talked about Anomaly Agent. We are waiting for the second one and third one.
At least we are playing the demo.
Yeah.
We need to play that. Also Land of Vikings, and also
Land of Vikings. Sorry, I forgot.
a lot of great games that you are seeing between the broadcasts. So
there are a lot of great games, by the way, and
it seems
impressive.
really beautiful.
Impressive. I mean, this is not advertising, okay? Because we are gamers at heart.
Yeah, it's advertising. So
In the end, we talk games. Okay, when we are alone, and so those games when we were in the studio, some of them we knew, some of them we just, I mean, at least I just saw here, and they were great. And coming back to your question, my favorites this year, I mean, lately were our in the way contenders. I like Colonizer, but I'm not really sure I'm gamer enough to play that game because, I mean, it's a lot of game for me. Okay, I usually play more basic titles, and open world survival craft is my genre. But this looks amazing. Two developers are developing this game.
Oh, okay.
And until now, they have collected a lot of awards from our indie way.
Art style is also beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're going great, and I think they have like 1 year before their release. But right now it feels so complete. I like that game.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm talking about.
Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah.
It feels complete.
It feels complete. Yeah.
Even when they were pitching the game to us, it feels complete because they knew what they were doing. Okay, they had the plan and they had the concept, and they were very content and confident about it. And it just transfers. Okay, you just know that these guys and girls will make that game, will develop that game. And here it is, so probably the crowd is seeing it as well, as we see. And the second favorite to me was actually, I just met them 2 weeks ago. It was Double Me. It's a very interesting concept for me, at least, that is close to my style. And by the way, guys and girls, we actually have the luxury of playing those games when the developers are there, present with us. So, I mean, that's a luxury you can't get anywhere. So at Bug Labs, at Indie, at Gaming Istanbul, the developer is just there. Okay, this is stunningly impressive. Okay, I love that because wherever I fail, I ask them, and sometimes they ask me, ask my opinion about the gamer. Double Me is a great title that I have an eye on it as well. And the third one is Spacecraft. That is Can Sungur's, one of Can Sungur's favorites, by the way. And we will probably do,
not surprising, if
but
there's a space and a spaceship, Sungur is there.
This will drive me mad. Okay, there's a lot of micromanaging here. Okay, and I'm a very unbalanced person. I don't know how successful I will be. Yeah, I mean, you can see that, right?
Yeah, that's
there's
my weakness
a lot of physics.
too,
Yeah, there's a lot of physics, and by the way, was that meta, by the way? That's Half-Life version of meta, yeah. And visual-wise, I mean, the visual design is great in that game. So, yeah, please add those to your wish list. You won't regret it, and we won't regret recommending them, by the way. But this is a very hard genre for me. Okay, I mean, I prefer, because I know I won't be very good at it. And okay, these are our favorites right now. But we have another favorite. There's a game we are developing together. But okay, but let's not unleash it. Okay, because we didn't.
Time will come.
Yeah, time will come.
Just wait for it.
Yeah, I mean, we are in the band of indies we are talking about, and we love being in that crowd. Okay, then going back, a lot of great games. Okay, only 6 or 7 of them we could have covered within the time limit that was given to us, but there are tens of them. Most of them are great. Some of them are niche. Some of them are going for the mainstream, like Hit and Boom and others. And of course, this year's Cats and Other Lives was another great success to me because it was a very niche market game and a very special title, and I loved it as well. Anyways, with all those titles, what do you recommend to indie developers? I mean, what type of marketing approach should they come up with at which phase of their development?
Yeah, it's probably it will be same with my other answer because so we just said that you need to build your community from ground up, from step 1, from level 1, and then expand. It's kind of same. First, there's an idea. That's your idea. That's your passion, and you're starting to build your community. But as soon as possible or as early as possible, during this development process, you need to decide how your game will sail, or how can you get the maybe it might be in-app purchases, maybe it might be game itself, it might be DLC, but you need to decide it before it's not too late. Probably as early as possible, the answer, because after the game is completed, it's it's
Too
not
late.
Yeah, it's
Too
too late. It's not efficient to yeah, we might add some DLC, or we might add some. There is no might. You need to decide at first 2 or 3 steps and then build the game, because some games, let's say Telltale versus the Telltale games, you know, the Walking Dead, etc. Their formula was simple. They made episode. They made 5 episodes of each game, and they sold it differently, but they planned it at the beginning. Yeah, it's the right way. I don't know how they are going bankrupt after that success, but that's their failure.
Yeah.
But they made the formula right. They decided from the beginning, and they made their games build on that basis. So yeah, probably the answer is as soon as possible.
As soon as possible. So, so far, education may not be crucial or critical, but it speeds up the process
Definitely,
a lot.
because it's not just the education. Yes, of course, it's about education, but also it's this, you know, environment. Yeah,
Yeah.
You are going to classes, or you are doing some things. You are creating the games, the guys and the girls, just like you in your mindset. So that's huge advantage.
Yeah, I can relate to that very well, because when I'm here, I'm in the temple. Okay, this is the temple of game design and
I
development.
wish I studied here. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, I know. If I was younger, I would study here
Yeah.
as well. Okay, so the education is at least 60% crucial for right now, and for the marketing, you should start as soon as possible. You should not set back, because in today's world, waiting is actually wasting money.
Definitely,
Right? Of course, the product should be right, and we are seeing a lot of local studio products. Those are right, by the way. I mean, so we will play mostly all of them, and you will have a lot of YouTube content out of these guys and girls' works, probably. Okay, any final thoughts? I think we are about to. I don't know how many minutes we have right now. We may close.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, true.
okay,
Okay,
they gave
we
us
can-
permission for 3 more minutes. Okay, I can't take questions because I can't see any chat, but I would ask you the questions of people. But final words.
Yeah, it's for all of you guys, for who has passion for gaming. I know it's actually most of you. As I said, as we said, it will not be easy, because we are crowded. We have limited sources. We have limited know-how, and the know-how is one of the most important thing, and the other one is capital, the money, which is really hard to get in this economy. Let's
In this
say.
world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But guys, you are indie developers. You are doing your life's work. You are doing your you are doing what you love. So you need to first be positive about your work, believe in your work, and as we said, you need to plan from beginning. You need to build your community from startup. And the probably most important thing is, if you cannot handle all of the things, maybe if you need help, go get that help from professionals, from other talented guys like you. I don't know, you might find them in Discord, or you might find them in all of the areas. You might find them here, you might find them in GIST. If it exhausts you, if you are not, if you can't feel that you make it all by yourself, get that the second guy, get that the third girl, get that your team. So do not afraid of getting help from the guys like you.
Okay, so everyone, thanks for being with us, and Pintipanda, Tuna Akşen, aka Pintipanda, thanks a lot for being with us in your very hectic and I know very busy schedule. thanks Bug Labs for hosting such an event. It's a huge leap for Turkish gaming
Definitely.
industry, our local gaming industry, and probably among all the years, probably what 8 years or something, we have known each other. We were really excited before we started this stream, because yeah, it's a huge step. I mean, there are a lot of great local studio games right now. Those have been in development for the last 2 years, and most of the games were actually originated from here on this floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it when I say we are in the temple of digital game development in Turkey, because this is where it all started actually, as in the educational sense. And I mean, thanks for having us in your homes, in your computers, on your TV screens. And Pintipanda, I don't know, I guess just
Yeah, we
thank
need
you.
to clap. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
And good luck with all
Good
the
luck.
games.
Yeah. Bye bye.